All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple of little stools. I'm gonna make some stools, and for that picnic table that I made, and I'm gonna go ahead and build one for you, and it might take a little bit because these suckers are heavy duty, and I'm kind of low on wood, so I'm gonna have to fabricate. Here we go. There we go. I'll measure that at 20 inches. All right, first piece right there. Nice clean edge on the outside. That's what we like. Okay, so I guess generally we're gonna set this like this. I'll put the nicer looking sides up on top, and that's about how we'll do it. So we'll go ahead and we will tap it, and then we'll glue it, and then we'll screw it. I can glue it now. There. A little bit of glue. Wow, that's not what I wanted. Looks like I clamped it too hard. Of course, this clamp is probably from the 1970s. Hell, this still had a patent pending on it. And I broke that? Wow. That was actually made in the USA. Alright, we'll try this little pony right here then. Not my favorite. Look how good that looks. I think I might just go ahead and put a little bit of glue in there. There. A little bit of glue. And I'm just going to go ahead and tap it and screw it. Clean up this mess I made. You know, that actually looks pretty good. Let's see how these ones go together. Oops. It's all right. keep on going around here. Look at it. This one does not want to be plumbed. Remember that one time I used a clamp and it worked real well? Let's try that again. This right here isn't very flush. Let's see if we can fix that. Maybe. Oh yeah, look at that. That's just lovely. For $1. Okay. Now, then we'll do the 45 degrees on the inside. My buddy laughed at how I measure stuff. My precision kind of hurt my feelings, but this is almost foolproof, and I'm a fool, and I need that. Damn it, you see that? I'll see if it works. Let's see how that turned out. I think we can live with that. What do you think? Yeah? All right. Now. I really don't think we need to glue this. So I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and tap it. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Tap it. And I'll use the 3-inch screws. Just to really give us heavier people a chance. There. Let's level that out a little bit. There. Now I know what you're all thinking. You're all thinking, Brett, last time you put down a lip on the inside to rest your pieces on. Well, you know what? That was for a long bench. This is just a little chair. I don't really think that you need to have that lip on there. Plus, that was a little pain in the ass. This is much easier. Much easier. Small piece to mess around with. It almost puts itself together. Now, here's all my pieces of wood that we get to choose from. Well, that's too little. Here's a piece from the pergola. That looks like it'll be just perfect. A little bit of a gap in there. for grins and giggles. Mark the bottom, mark the bottom. Yeah, see that right there? Who needs a measuring tape? Is it possible my planed pieces of wood look better than the stuff that comes from the store? I think it is possible. Yeah. All right. So, we will go ahead and tap it. And just screw it. Nothing wrong with a slight imperfection. It adds to the character. At least that's what I say. Adds to that character. So my goal is to include as much character as possible in anything that I build. It's really just an imperfection, and I call it character. The same face. Let's see here. I just have to take this one off. Woo. Man, those corners look good. There we go. This is the pencil that I need. Okay. Last try. Last try. If this doesn't work, empty threads. If this doesn't work, there we go. Those are some nice marks right there. Let's see here. That looks like it'll do it just fine. Ow! Not this nut. That's all right. Character. That'll feel good on the old butt. Okay. Just a corner, as John Coleman used to say. Shazammy! Look at that. Hopefully it doesn't break too bad when I screw it in, huh? Just a little bit, just break a little bit. All right. I think we can live with that. Okay. And that is going to be the area that you sit on. I think once we get that sanded down, it'll look pretty good. I was starting to think I wasn't going to have enough for the legs, but I found these pieces right here from the pergola, and I think that if I can get two, yep, definitely. All I need to get are two 19-inch pieces with a 22.5-inch angle cut on each side, and I can do that with this easy. I can do that with this easy. I can do that with this easy, and then I think everything else we can go ahead and it's just going to be going on the other side, so we really don't care how it looks, and I think it'll be just fine. Here we go. So I said 19-inch legs. With a 22.5 degree cut on each end. So 19. I hope it's 19. 19 seems like it's the right number, but man, my brain's real little. I forget these things. Okay, and while I'm here, I might as well cut myself some 2.5 inch on the short side. Those will be my braces. Yeah. Okay, so when we lay this part out, essentially we're going to be putting some braces in here, just like that. Hopefully I cut them fairly even, and then we'll put our legs on, hopefully with the pretty part facing out on the ones that were planed. And yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll start there. So number one, we want to glue this on. Oh, my glue is setting up. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Not fast enough to beat the glue setting up. There we go. All right. Yeah. Glue. I wonder if that's even gonna touch anything. Not a whole lot, it doesn't look like. And I think that'll be okay. Definitely not optimum, but I think I can find myself a shim to stick in there. See how I found a shim on the floor? That's because I don't clean. Yeah, that shim is going to work great. Go ahead and tap a couple of screws. Gotta be nice and easy with those littler pieces of wood because they tend to crack. Okay. I'm not gonna mess with that piece because they'll probably crack on me. So we said we want the nice pieces facing out. So I'll put that on there like that. Get my little tapper. I'm gonna go down. At about a 45-degree angle on that. You know why? Because I have the room to do it. So why wouldn't you do it? Know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Take my little shimmer, stick it right there. A little bit of glue on my little shimmer. We're gonna use the 3-inch screws on that. You know why? Because we can. I stuck that on the wrong side. Did you see what I just did? I stuck it on the wrong side. And nobody said a thing. He just sat there and watched and let me do it. It's alright. I'm used to it, nobody cares. Get my shim out of here. That's how good that glue works. It actually stuck to the bottom of the part that I accidentally put in there. A little more glue. All right, a little more glue there too, you know. When I have an oopsie like that, I like to really just slap the glue in. Okay. Make sure it's good looking leg. Okay, now we gotta do the inner brace. That's about 7 and boy, 7 5/8. We'll do 7 5/8 on both of them. On both of them. So I should save these pieces for this part. This one's a little bit short. Too short. I mean 7 5/8, not 5-inch. So 7 5/8 on the bottom. So 7 5/8 on the bottom. 7 5/8 on the bottom. All right. Again, for this brace, we'll go ahead and glue it all over the place, just a little bit. Okay, might as well get this one while I'm gluing, right? Yeah. Looks like my favorite band. Their name is Cattle Decapitation. They write it just like that. Cattle Decapitation. Brett, why did you drill those 2 extra holes on this one over here? 1, 2. Well, this piece of wood's a little bit looser, so I'm going to go ahead and just put a screw into this piece right here. And that piece right there to kind of maybe give it a little more stability. Maybe it won't, but you know something? It feels pretty rock solid as it is. And then I'll be putting this beautiful piece right here Let's see, where's my tape? There it is. See what this is. This right here is 7 centimeters, 5 millimeters. And this one right here is 7 centimeters and 8 millimeters. Pretty close. Pretty darn close. Close enough for me to say, go with it. So I'm gonna go with it. Sometimes you just gotta thank your lucky stars, you know what I'm saying? Okay, well, I think that's about it for the building of this thing. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. We'll go ahead and we'll sand her down, throw some stain on there, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. You want to see something cool? Alakazam! Wow, look at that. So we'll go ahead and get them both sanded down and painted and stained. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll lightly sand these. And, you know, I sand it just to get like the rough stuff off of there. I'm not sanding it really to get a very fine finish, because that would kind of go against the trying to maintain the pallet board quality, the kind of the rustic look. So let's go ahead and lightly sand it to a 80 grain, and that was called 80 grain. Yeah, 80. We'll go to an 80 on the sandpaper, and that'll be it. All right, there we go. Grit, 80 grit. That's what I was thinking. Grit. Yeah. I always ask myself if I want to route or an edge on my finished products, and my first thought is always no. Why ruin perfection with a routed edge? And then I end up doing it anyways, and it usually ends up with some type of rough area. It's uneven, you know, it just doesn't always look great, but I do it anyways. Can't help it. conversations. More sanding. Something else that's kind of fun but gets me in trouble is this, still don't know what these are called, but it's like a sander or a grinding tool, and it just tears up wood lovely. Is that a word? Lovely? And a little more sanding. All right. Ready to be stained. Okay, so last part of this evolution. Now that the lawn is all mowed, I can go ahead and spray paint the bottom of these tables. That'll be all right. There we go. So I'll go ahead and find some spray paint. couple of spots I need to work on here. This one I got a little bit of spray paint on. I'll have to sand that and just reapply some of the stain. And I think that we have ourselves a winning combo between this, the bench, I gotta hit that again, and the table.